But I do want to make one important point about Jordan and his wife and the help, is they're extremely fun to have around. He never gets ruffled. At the end of the day, he says, okay, mark everything you don't like with yellow tape, and I'll look at it tomorrow. So he's really easy to work with, which is really important. So he was fun to work with, as was his help. Anyways, you can see they did a beautiful job of it.
In this video, I'm gonna take you guys along with me to do a walkthrough with my guys because I'm about to spray the trim. I'm gonna show you the whole process from beginning to end. We already got the first floor finish, but they added another floor in the basement where everything is sheetrocked and there's all trim in there. The floors are done, everything's covered, everything's prime, everything's ready to go. After, we're gonna go to a client where I'm gonna bring you guys at the end of this video to show you the whole process, how I interact with a repeat customer that's very happy with us and he wants us to do his interior and his exterior as well. I'm pulling up to the project right now. Let's see the progress that our guys have made. Right now, we're working in the mud room. We just got all the trim done, all the walls done, just so we don't have to be in the builder's way. Shout out to Dovey Builders. As you see right here, this is the entrance from the garage coming to the kitchen. We covered all the doors just because we didn't want no overspray go into the doors. As you see right here, we have the Graco 395 product. What we're using is cabinet coat, the best product in the market. When clients ask me to paint cabinets and they ask me for cabinet coat, this is the product that we buy to do those interior projects. As you see here, we got over, I would say, 17 gallons of cabinet coat. This project took us a lot of trim paint. So right now we're working on getting the spray gun ready so that way we can spray the basement because there's just a lot of trim to paint. It took me 3 days to prime all the trim in this project. We're spraying it because we want everything to have that factory finish look like cabinets. To be able to get that finish, the prep work has to be like if you were prepping cabinets. So we did 4 coats of paint on this, 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of finish. On the ceilings, we have Douglas fir. We had a polyurethane, all the ceilings, before we covered it up with plastic to be able to get working on these amazing beams in this interior project. As you see up here, we did a walkthrough with my guys with lighting and we put blue tape wherever it needed special attention. So even though we painted all these walls, we go over everything and we make sure that we put tape and we spackle those areas or bondo it if needed. And here's another stand so we can be able to perform 100% in our projects. We're walking into the guest room. It's a little smaller, but as you see, the ceilings are high off the ground. You see even the crown molding. It looks amazing here. It's beautiful. It's a big responsibility, what we got going on here, and I'm just so excited to make our clients happy. This is the master bedroom. Right here, we put so many hours on these walls. This is a beautiful decoration. It reminds me of shiplap. It's beautiful. We did 4 coats on this wall right here. And as you see, this is just trim going around the bedroom. This is where our clients are gonna spend most of their time. If we walk here, one thing I highly recommend to any painter or homeowner, if you're painting built-ins, make sure you prep before you start painting because the finish ain't gonna come out the same if you gotta do touch-ups with a mini roller or a brush. So highly recommend to use masking tape and cover your built-ins before you do any painting. So if you guys are interested, make sure you get a painter or you hire us and we'll make sure your built-ins look like kitchen cabinets. These built-ins were supposedly built-ins, but we painted them like kitchen cabinets. As you see right here, we prepped the inside of the cabinets. We usually in like residential areas when we're doing homeowners, like repaints, we don't spray any cabinets inside of the box. But in this project, the quote included us painting inside the cabinets. And the doors, we have them in the kitchen here. These are the doors. It only has one top coat, 2 coats of primer, shellac primer. We tinted the primer, that way we don't have to do too many coats. This is how they used to look. These were kind of difficult to take off, so I have my guys just tape around the hardware. That way we can just prime these and we don't compromise what's already on there. But that's what it's gonna look like. Right now I'm getting ready to do the basement. We're gonna make sure we do the top coat, and I got my guys right now down there, make sure everything is clean. And we're really thorough with the prep, because if I spray and there's dirt or dust, it's gonna be very difficult for us to sand after. So we're gonna make sure everything's clean. Hi, James.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good, man. Just finished spraying a house. Do you want me to look at your project right now?
Yeah.
I'm leaving Kennebunkport and I'm just heading towards your way right now. So I'll be seeing you soon.
Okay, well, see you soon.
I have a question. I have a camera guy with me. Is it okay if he comes and while we're doing the estimate?
Yeah.
Okay. Painters think that you can't bring a camera when you're doing a project or you're going to do an estimate. But all you need to do is ask your clients or the person you're about to do the estimate for and get an answer. You only got two choices, a no or a yes. This is the new way of doing business. This is the way you market and brand your own business, by showing the public your day-to-day life. One of my dreams was to be able to do projects close to my location where I didn't have to drive an hour to the project and an hour back. Now I have the opportunity to work on these homes. Like last year, we ended up painting on Summer Street in Kennebunkport, the downtown area, one of the federal houses that is close from the Cake House, which is a beautiful house that actually for sale right now in Kennebunkport. But I always dreamed to be able to have the opportunity for my business to be part of one of those masterpieces, and I got it done last year. And this year we already scheduled to do more work in that area.
I would like to do this because this you can
walls?
see the mud is, you can, when this isn't here, you can in the light hits, you can see all the mud, you know, from when it was originally done. These two walls here, this wall and this wall. And I prepped this, like that door trim and that door trim. Now if you look at the door trims, like if you come over here, for example, like stand right here.
Yeah,
I mean,
it needs Bondo.
Stand over on that step and look right in here. You can see what I'm talking about. So.
Oh, the divot right here?
Yeah. Anyways, this is the room that Jordan did. This room was built in 1962, and this house had a lot of additions. This was just kind of an afterthought add-on. The walls were all beat up. It had no trim, and Jordan did a fantastic job restoring the walls. And it was all spray painted, which is tricky. It's a small room, but if you look, you know, there's a lot going on in the room. So it's kind of a complicated room. But he really did a beautiful job. Everyone comes in and admires it. But, you know, the room is strange, like the floor is sloping, the ceiling's sloping, but it has kind of a cool look. But I do want to make one important point about Jordan and his wife and the help, is they're extremely fun to have around. He never gets ruffled. At the end of the day, he says, okay, mark everything you don't like with yellow tape, and I'll look at it tomorrow. So he's really easy to work with, which is really important. Anyways, you can see they did a beautiful job on the room. Yeah, I'll show you the outside jobs.
Okay.
That wider piece is not plastic. The piece under it may be plastic. How would you do this so that it wouldn't just peel again?
So we would scrape and sand everything.
Okay.
And then after everything scrape and sand, we'll prime the bald spots and then go over it with woodscapes.
Oh, this is Sherwin-Williams Arbor Coat or something like that.
Well, woodscapes is better. We can do a power wash as well just to get it out of the way.
You know, a lot of the house, I did this section here myself. I basically sanded it down.
And this,
actually, that has to be done.
this side as well.
I don't know. I can't remember if they did this or not.
Looks like it needs some maintenance. It's the humidity here. You're close to the ocean, you know that, right?
I know. On this side, we did 4 coats.
There you go.
Like these little specks and things, you think it needs like another coat of paint, or you think that's adequate?
Yeah, it needs another coat. It has overspray or something. What's the white?
Well, underneath it was white. That was the original color.
Somebody was dealing with some type of white here. Sometimes I like to even use gloves when I'm putting those doors back on because it's just black. It attracts everything.
Really?
Oof. So I'm gonna send you the proposal with the description of everything that you have shown me, so you can know how many hours it's gonna take.
Okay, good.
All right.
Well, thanks for coming over.
No, thank you.
Okay.
My biggest advice to obtain clients like that is going above and beyond. If you go the extra mile, those clients are always going to gravitate to you. They're going to prefer you to do the project than the next painter down the street. You need to be able to be confident 100%, no matter the comments, no matter how people critique you. Use a criticism as a tool to better your craft, to improve in the areas that you don't have that much strength. If you apply everything that clients tell you, then you'll be able to succeed in the long run. And another thing is, you want to please customers, clients. If you have issues like with communication and stuff, just try to remember the last estimate you do. Get a lot of reps in, and you'll be able to get better. You'll be a specialist at doing estimates. And if not, hire somebody that does it. Like me personally, my wife Megan is the one who does the estimates. She's really great at sales, and I am really great at finalizing projects and making our clients have an amazing experience. If you let me stay in the project, you know, from beginning to end, our client is gonna give us a 5-star review and they're gonna be happy at the end of the day. We might leave with some tips. If you want to be a painter, be the best at one thing. Don't try to do many things. Specialize in one area of painting, and I guarantee people will continue to call you to do more work. I hope you guys enjoyed me seeing James again. Great client. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole process of this whole experience of, you know, going to the job sites, speaking to clients. It was a great experience to do all this. Stay tuned, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what type of videos you guys want us to do on the next video.